Today I'm joined by Andre Minassian. Andre, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I think I'm here because I'm a trader, businessman, entrepreneur, and basically I'm here to talk about my experiences, how I started trading, etc., etc.
So how did you get started in the markets?
Well, I was really never interested in the markets as such. I was running my own hotel somewhere outside London, and one day I just picked up the Financial Times, and I found it fascinating, and I started reading it cover to cover, day after day, and I started making connections between macro geopolitical agendas and what was happening in the stock market. So I became very interested in the stock markets, and eventually ended up opening a trading account and just discovering how I could make money from the markets.
What markets do you like to trade or invest in?
I'm basically more really interested in US markets, Dow Jones, S&P, and because I live here and I'm a British citizen in the FTSE, as call it loyalty. So I've got to know those three quite well, and also DAX. But I generally trade indices. I started trading equities when I first started, and which was extremely rewarding. Trying to pick the right equities, and it was mainly started with AIM, small companies, and I saw them shoot up. And then after a while, as I was involved in other projects and I started doing other jobs, I became a lot more interested in indices, which I found them less risky than equities. And personally, I was able to predict their movements much better. As with a company or equities, you could have some negative or positive news coming up any day, which you had no idea it would come. It wasn't as such with indices. So all my experiences has taken me to the point of trading indices more than anything else.
What's your favorite to trade in?
My favorite is actually Dow Jones and FTSE.
And why are they your favorites?
I have watched them for such a long time, as if they are my friends. It's like I know all the lines on their palm. I can see the movements. I have seen what happens, and because of it, the FTSE moves up or down, or the Dow Jones or the S&P. So those are really my favorite indexes to trade. Also, the DAX recently has become one of my favorites because I have been able to get that into my focus.
How actively do you trade at the moment?
I do actively trade, but I am involved in other businesses and projects. I must say, I find day trading not my kind of thing, even if I wasn't involved in any other business. There's so many reasons for that. So I'm a medium-term trader, so I take a position and for a few weeks or a couple of months, and I stay with my position. So I do trade, so I would say on average, I will open or close a trade every 4 to 5 weeks. Although when there's been huge fluctuations in the market, I have found myself trading even every day in a week, especially recently. So it can happen, but generally speaking, I find myself opening or closing positions for every 4 to 5 weeks.
Do you see medium-term trading as the best way to have trading success? And what would you say constitutes medium-term trading?
I see medium trading as the best possible way of making money. You know, I mean, we can go into the Warren Buffett school of thought of holding on long term, but I think most people want to see results from their, you know, trades. They want to have an income from their trades. They are not. They are. I mean, Warren Buffett would be it's a very special kind of character. He's never sold a single share in his company, not a single share. So I would say medium term, because although on paper, by day trading, you could be making a lot more money, but in practice, it doesn't happen because you're a human being with emotions. And it's a certain amount of fear that you can take in a day, or excitement in a day. And you will make more wrong decisions than right. If you think you should trade every day. Some people see every day they don't trade as if I've lost money because I haven't traded. Look, I could have bought this and I would have been there. So that's how they see it. But I would say if you're day trading and trading quite often and seeing that as your route, is you're very likely to lose all your money fairly quickly. So I see medium trading as really the best way, because you have, even when let's say you bet on Dow Jones going up, okay? Now it goes a bit lower, a bit higher, a bit lower, a bit higher. But if you're sure of a certain target you're looking at, then you wait. You wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you suddenly see it came to your position, rather than panic with every digit moving up and down. So I would say medium-term trading, definitely it's better, even if you don't do anything, even if that's your only job. I would say medium trading pays off a lot more than short-term trading.